In today's video, we're going to be doing the unboxing and installation of the Defiant Digital Deadbolt. Packaging is very minimal on this product. On the right hand side, you're going to have your instructions. You're going to have the rear portion of the lock. You're going to have the front portion of the lock here. The hardware kit and the keys. We're going to take a quick look at the instructions and we'll install the lock. Now that we're ready to start the install, you're going to want to locate the latch portion for the deadbolt and two of the little black screws. What you'll need to do is determine if the latch is big enough for you in the standard starting position, or if you spin the latch here, you'll see it's going to extend outwards depending on the length of your door here where this hole is cut. For mine, I need to extend it fully. So on this side, you'll see it's going to tell you it needs to go upwards. So now that it's inserted, you'll see I'm centering off here in the middle of the door. We're now ready to install the two mounting screws. Now that we're ready to install the rest of the latch, you'll want to locate the front portion, the two long silver screws and the one single gold screw, and also the gold plate. When you're inserting the front portion of the latch, you'll want to be careful to make sure you don't pinch this wire. I'm going to slide it underneath the latch here, and you'll want to make sure this bar here is going to be straight and slide through the middle portion of the bolt here. You're now ready to attach the gold plate. You'll see here on the left there's a little slit for the power line. The indentations will go towards the door. So I'll slide this through first. Your two silver screws will mount on these two side ones. I'm going to start them by hand. While you're doing this, you'll want to make sure the latch outside is positioned standing upwards. And finally, this top screw will go in here. You're now ready to install the back. Now that you're ready to install the rear portion, you'll need it and the two mini gold screws. There's a little indentation here where the wire will pinch into, so when you apply pressure here, it'll hold itself in. You now can plug the harness and the wire together with the red portion here facing upwards into the clip. This may take you a few minutes, so give it some time, be gentle. Now that you've got the harness here attached, you can clip the wire in. You can thread the wire around here and connect it onto the post here from the front of the deadbolt, making sure the deadbolt is in the upright position. You can now attach your 2 screws. And we can install the actual rear cover now. We're now going to add our AA batteries. The rear metal plate will have a hole on each side here that pushes on these 2 tabs on the side. So as you push down, the rear plate will clip in on both sides, and it's now secure. We're now going to just finish off with the kick plate here on the side, and I'll show you how to program the lock. To install the strike plate on the door, you're given 3 pieces, 2 long gold screws, and 2 short black screws. The current deadbolt that I'm removing does not fit the strike plate, so I'm going to opt in for now and just install the front portion. I'm going to have to come back later and drill out the bigger hole so I can use the back plate with the 2 long gold screws. So as I mentioned, because my hole here is too small, I'm going to have to come back with my router and drill it out later. I can't use that portion, but if you were to insert it, you would stick this portion here, use your gold screws, long one here, long one on the bottom to go into the jamb, and then the top plate will go over top. You'll line up and then just use the 2 shorter screws to hit the top and bottom. But for now, until I come back tomorrow to use my router and cut out the hole bigger, I'm just going to insert the 2 small screws for the night. So your very first step, now that you're ready to program a code for the door, is to set the locking position here. You're given a master key in your instructions. I've already done this step, but when you punch in your master key, what's going to happen is the deadbolt is going to open outwards. It'll stay out for a moment and it'll close itself. So we can judge out the distance of opening and closing on the deadbolt. Now that you're ready to set yourself a new personal code, what you're going to do is take the back off, this little red set button here. You're going to hold this in until the system beeps. In your instructions, it'll tell you to punch in your master code, hit the #20#. Then you can enter your new code you want to use between 4 to 8 digits. Hit the pound again, and then punch your code back in one more time, and it'll set the new code. I'm not going to show this step because I don't want to show the code I've set for my door at the moment, but I'll show you how the code works outside now. Now that we're outside and ready to lock the door, all you're going to do is tap on the face pad. The door will lock. You're ready to unlock the door. You'll tap on the face pad one time. It's going to ask you to hit in this random code here. And then you can punch in your personal code. Now that I've punched my code in, the door's unlocked. Overall, the install and setup of this door lock was extremely simple. If you follow the steps I placed in the video here, and you read the instructions on setting yourself a new code and deleting your master code that comes with the door lock, the process is very easy for you. If you found this content useful, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.